Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a treat. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the right words. Shit. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Let me catch my breath. Hello. Welcome back to the Chemically Imbalanced Black Girl Podcast. It may look different in here because it is different. So, I don't know if I've shared with you guys. I probably have. My collection of animals is constantly growing in my house. So, if you don't know, before, my studio, my setup for my podcast was in my living room. And my cat started absolutely fucking shit up in there. Like every other night I would hear something break. And I was just like, I physically and mentally can't handle that. And a lot of my figurines and stuff, especially the ones over here, are like figurines that my uncle sent me from Japan. So things that like I don't want to have to tell him to send me twice, or things that I just can't get again because they're so like, you know, not one of a kind, but they're hard to find. And so I just didn't want to risk my cats pissing on it, breaking it, biting it up, chewing it up and shit like that. So I moved it into my room. You can hear my cat crying now because they hate that I moved everything away from them. But so instead of this side of my room becoming like a fitness gym thing, I just turned my living room into that. So now all my gym stuff is in my living room, which this actually works better and it feels more natural because I feel like I have more sense of privacy. And then I have a window right in front of me so I can see the river in the backyard. Like it's just nice. I don't know why I didn't do this the first time, but I'll be so much more comfortable to film episodes in here because, you know, I don't have to worry about my fucking cats jumping around. My cats don't go in my room at all. And I know all of the like animal parents out here be like, you don't let your cats sleep in your bed? You don't let your cats go in your room? I don't want my bed to smell like cat. I'm sorry. And I do wash them. I give them baths all the time. My cats even like baths, but there's a line that I have to draw between where I'm finna have fucking animal fur at my house. And I draw it in my bedroom. They can have the whole rest of the house. They just cannot come in my bedroom, and I'm standing on that. Oh, I dropped my pochita. Hold on. Pochita! See? Okay, this is a perfect example of why I took it out of my living room, because he's all dirty now. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. My cats were, like, scooting him across the fucking floor all day, and I was like, And now he's got, like, a brown nose, and he's dirty. So that's triggering. So we're just going to put him back. But guys, hi. Did you miss me? Did you miss seeing my face? I always get so nervous when I'm filming videos. You guys know this is not nothing new, but I was talking to my mom the other day and I told her that Spotify started paying me a little more because now there's about 2,000 to 4,000 people that listen to this podcast monthly. So they started paying me like an extra $10, but they always send me things to say like, oh, your podcast could hit this next level if you do more video episodes, or if you hit this number, then you can get this amount of money and stuff like that. TikTok does the same thing. I'm nowhere near the creator program in TikTok, but you know, they always send me things of achievements where I can. And I was telling my mom, complaining as I usually do, I was like, if I just stuck to recording video episodes, I'm pretty sure I could hit like the creator's mark on any platform. I just have to like not be so afraid to show my face and also look at my face. And my mom, one of the most Christian women, most soft-spoken women I've ever met in my life, she was like, well, do you want to make money or do you want to be insecure? And I was like, I guess I want money. I was like, damn, I guess I want the money. Like, okay, shit. She was like, and she didn't even giggle. She was like, I mean, it's just that simple. You either want to be insecure or you want a paycheck. So I guess you get that shit together. And I was like, okay, Miss Jesus, thank you for that. I mean, it snapped some reality into me. And I was just like, well, I guess a bitch is recording this weekend. And here we are. Because I can't keep doing this. And this is just flowing right into the first thing I want to talk to you guys about. And it's something I'm starting to notice with my jobs, and I can't physically do this anymore. So you guys are about to get a lot of episodes out of me because I need this to be my job immediately. And you're going to see why as I tell you these stories. You know, the last story These are my animals just scratching at my door. I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional. You guys know the last time I told you about my bartending job, about how Nick Cannon's baby mama came in there acting a fucking fool. Now, some of y'all DM me. It was like, oh, she not just Nick Cannon baby mama. She was Miss Universe. That bitch ain't been Miss nothing since like 2010. But anyway, we're not talking about her this video. Because I couldn't believe some of y'all had her back. And she called me a stupid bitch. It's okay. I'm just joking. But, so what I'm noticing about this particular job is whenever something like happens to where like it's getting physical, they always call me. And I'm starting not to like that. And other people had to point it out to me. They was like, why are you always the first person that they call when shit start to get physical? And I'm like, I don't know. But I need to stop going. Perfect example. The guy that owns the candy factory that I work at, right, is okay, that's what he is. I have no words. He's just one of them. And so I guess one day I'm in the bar by myself. I'm closing. And we have an outside eatery, right? We have a patio. And I'm going outside to like collect all the wine glasses and shit like that just to make sure I don't have to come back out here when it get dark. And I guess the owner of the building saw some kids upstairs like stealing candy and shit like that. So he was trying to kick them out. He was trying to kick them out of the same door I'm going out of to go to the front patio to collect all the dishes and shit, right? So I hear the commotion, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm just walking back through the door with the dishes and shit like that. So the man who owns the store is like telling the kids to get out the store, but he sounds like a child himself. He was like, I'll beat your ass. You guys need to get out of here. Don't come back. You know, he doesn't sound like he has any authority whatsoever. And so the kids are like literally laughing at him, laughing and pointing, by the way, which is diabolical. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody laugh and point at a grown man, but they did. And he was just like, get out of here, like sounding like a 7-year-old. And these kids spit on him twice, right? Elijah over there laughing. And I saw it, and I kept walking into the building because that ain't got nothing to do with me, right? And it didn't. So when everybody found out that he got spit on, everybody's up in like a frenzy, like, oh no, you don't spit on him, you don't. And I'm like, I didn't give a fuck, you know? It ain't got nothing to do with me. So there is word going around the building. Like I told y'all before, this building is 3 stories tall. Word going around the building on the walkie and shit like that. People coming downstairs. His son is even enraged and stuff. And then one of my other managers goes, while she's telling the story to my other coworker, she was like, yeah, and Zaria was standing right there. She ain't even do nothing. What the fuck you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I said. The fuck I was supposed to do. I'm a $176. You know what I'm saying? That's a grown ass man and 4 children. The fuck? Why would I be kept to save a nigga to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I was really upset when she said that. I was like, fuck, what the fuck actually was I supposed to do in a grown man situation? Like, I mean, I was getting so irritated. I was like, you could have done something. What? Tell me what I was supposed to do. Tell me exactly what I was supposed to do. Take over the situation, even though a grown man was handling it? I don't even like fucking kids. No. You wanted me to get spit on, bitch? Then it would have been a whole different story. Then I would have got arrested. We would have had to call an ambulance because I would have killed 4 children. No. I'm not about to be fucking Aunt Jemima, Captain Save a Nigga. I'm not about to be the black girl to do everything. I'm not about to do that for you. If your big white ass, grown white ass at that, can't handle a situation with 4 kids and let them spit on you, baby, that's some shit you need to internalize and take care of. I'm not about to save you. I'm 26. That nigga every bit of 50, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see what I could have done in that situation, and I don't like that they expected me to swoop in. That's the thing that made me mad, is that nobody asked me for help. They always just expect me to do it, and I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. So I was really mad about that. And when that happened, I was like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I gotta stop working. It's like it's getting to a point where I can't, and like my customer service, when I was like 17, 16, or when I was a flight attendant, I used to pride myself on having like really good customer service. But now it's just like, I don't think I can no more. Like when people ask me stupid questions, I just be staring at them like, you know, because it's not even, I can't even do the play stupid games, win stupid prizes anymore. It's just like, bitch, you know, I can't. I can't even answer. I can't even entertain either one of us with a dumbass answer for this dumbass question. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've been on the clock for 9 hours already. Get your shit and get the fuck on. You know, and I talked about this in a previous episode about how people nowadays, like the quality of people and like manners and politeness have gone down tremendously. And somehow people still expect like 5-star service when they go to fucking McDonald's and Checkers and Wendy's and shit like that. It's like, bitch, I'm trying to get off these student loans. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put gas in the car. I'm trying to feed my baby. I'm trying to feed myself, bitch. I'm trying to feed these cats and these dogs. If you got your meal and what you got in the bag was correct, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? It has never been my pleasure. It never will be. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about you having a good day. Is that sad? Yes, it is sad. It's been sad since 2020 when this shit started happening. When the quality of human beings started going down. Yes, it is sad. I agree. But to know that and still expect this shit out of people when shit is $4,700 every time you open your mouth or you step foot outside, it's kind of redundant. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of redundant. Shit is expensive nowadays. Nobody got time for it to be their pleasure. If your shit is correct and you got what you ordered, get the fuck on. That's the only advice I can give. And it's not even really advice. It's just like, you know, and I'm a nice bartender. I'm great. I'll be giving people drinks for free and shit like that. But it's just like to expect, you know, it's like, let's relax. So y'all, if you can't tell, I'm really tired of clocking in. So we're going to have to make this shit shake a little harder than it's shaking right now. And that's on me because I really be in this house playing Sims, not uploading. I'll be like, don't nobody want to see this face. And that's just not true. It's not true. It's thousands of y'all that watch this podcast now. And I need to act like it. So you're going to get a lot more of me. But to the next topic I want to talk about, it has something to do with my last episode as well. Because I don't know if any other Black women go through this, but to discipline my children. But does any other Black woman go through this thing where you like try so hard not to be a monolith, but every time you show any of your other like attributes or personality traits, or you're just like, I just need to shut the fuck up, you know? Because when I'm alone or when I'm in a position or place where I don't know anybody, I'm a really quiet person. I don't say shit. I didn't really start cursing or talking this much until like after I graduated high school. I was really quiet in school. I used to have a teacher that paid me $5 just to talk. I don't know if I ever told y'all that story, but I've always been super quiet, and I naturally am quiet when I'm by myself. But there's sometimes I want to fucking scream and yell and even be violent or just be fun and shit like that. And I'm not much of a dancer. Usually when I'm under the influence, I'm one of these bitches. I'm just laid back watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I want to turn the other cheek. And as a Black woman, I feel like I don't get the luxury to do that because whatever I am, if somebody witnesses that, that's just what the fuck I am to them. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the luxury to be different things at once. We just got to be, you know what the fuck, whatever we are, whatever they think we are. And then it always comes with a negative connotation. Like if you're quiet or shy, then that means you got a fucking attitude. You know what I'm saying? But if you playful and cheerful, that means you loud and ghetto. It's just like, I just want to be able to express whatever the fuck I'm feeling that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's always if it's in the back of my mind, I know it's in the back of y'all bitches' mind. It's just like, I want to have that luxury of just being whoever the fuck I want to be at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Which is another reason why I don't want to have kids, because I want to be whoever I want to be at the expense of nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear mommy changed, or mommy, I don't know what the fuck mom got going on. I want to be able to express myself in different ways every day without hindering anybody or having anybody judge me. And I'm the main one judging myself because I'm thinking of how people are going to perceive me. And that's so fucked up. And then you got the fucking mixed race brigades. Y'all seen that podcast? I know I be trying to talk about like pop culture and what the fuck is going on the internet, but it's just like, if you've been a fan of this episode, way deep down in the episodes, I talked about how mixed race people have a really fucked up view on what's Black and what's not, especially if whichever one of their parents is white, you kind of get a little bit more dip on your chip if you have a white mom than if you had a Black mom. But it's still the same, you know what I'm saying? They never know when they want to be included in Black situations, and yeah, unless it's cool and shit, unless whatever we are experiencing make you feel good to be black, they're always like they, not us, them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but it's just, sometimes it's just, so it is not even hard being black at this time. I don't think it's hard being black. I just think it's annoying as fuck, because there's so much shit that has been done to us that we will never get a chance to do back to other people, because now it's illegal. And it's like, okay, now when it's our turn, y'all want to make this shit illegal. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, but all the rabbits was laughing when that shit was back in the day and we was getting sprayed and gunned down and hung and shit like that. But y'all know I can go on a tangent about being black, and I won't. But it just made me sick that we don't get the luxury, even in 2024, to be who the fuck we want to be without being stereotyped, even by other black people. Like, they really did a number on y'all, and I'm not ever going to get over that. And a lot of y'all aren't mad enough about that for me, and that's weird. But yeah, so let's talk about the end of the year, because it's about to be Christmas and it's about to be 2025, which is insane because this year flew by. It absolutely flew by. And I just want to wrap up my 2024 with you guys because it's been one fuck of a year. I moved into a house, same house I'm in now, bitch. We didn't get evicted. You know what I'm saying? The light's still on. I got about 3 lights on right now, so that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Water's still running. I got an additional cat. And then my outside cat had kittens. I showed y'all that on my Instagram story. What else did I do in this year? Got an electric guitar. I'm taking lessons on my electric guitar. Let me show y'all that really quick. Here we go. Da-da-da. Beautiful. So, learning how to play this because I really want to fucking shred, and I want to learn how to make it sing. I don't know how familiar you guys are with electric guitars, but you know, if you have a slider on it, you can make that shit sound like what's that bitch name? Celine Dion. You can make that shit sing. Like, it'll have vibrato and everything. And I really want to learn how to do that. Also, y'all know the song The Worst Guys with Chance the Rapper? Why do I feel like I already told y'all this? Anyway, because I be talking to so many people and I cannot remember who I told a story to. But y'all know the song The Worst Guys with Chance the Rapper and Childish Gambino, and at the end they have that guitar solo. I swear to God, I'm gonna learn how to do that, and I'm gonna do it on here for y'all. I don't know when, and I don't know how, but I will. 2024, what else did I do? Me and my biological mom got back on talking terms, which is something that I never thought I'd say. That is taking baby steps, because every time I talk to her, most of the times I talk to her, I either get a headache or I'm a little bit triggered. You know what I'm saying? Because she views my childhood a lot different than I do. And it just so happens to come up in every conversation that we have. But we are getting there. You know what I'm saying? I don't not take her calls anymore. When I see that she's calling me, I pick up. So that's a start. Now, my adopted parents, we are okay. It's just that now, ever since they kicked me out last holiday, I feel like I'm not a part of their family. I feel like a friend of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need something, or if I need like something with my birth certificate or something like that, then I'll call them up and be like, hey, y'all got this. But like, as far as like spending the holidays, or like, you know what I'm saying, like diving back into this family unit, I physically can't do it. Like, I look at them different now. But that's fine. That's okay. So I explained that to them. So everything's fine with that. But, and then what else did I do this year? I don't know. This was a very strange year. It was a very strange year. I had to break up, but And let's talk about that for a second, because that was expected, but it was also surprising. Like, it was, I don't know how to explain it to y'all. Like, it was something that I saw coming and something that I myself should have ended way like closer to the time that it ended. But it was also just like, no, that's not a thing that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought that I would get delusional like that over a man, but I did. And apparently it's very easy. So all the shit that I talk about women being like caught up in a man, I'm feeling it now. But yeah, I'm just like, how is that a thing that's not a thing anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, never, for almost 4 years, no other nigga, no other woman. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and him locked in. And now that's just not a thing. And I'm in probably the worst state to start dating. So it's just like, I'm finna be single for a minute. But the good thing about that is that I have friends who are also going through the same thing, because out of frame, which you guys can't see, is Elijah over there crying because he's also going through a breakup. And, you know, he's been very sad about it. And so comforting him comforts me. And so, you know, that's just how we got to get through the breakup, because she did him dirty, if I'm not going to lie. And actually, we can get into that. If you want to step, no? Okay. So we won't talk about that. But to have friends that are going through the same thing as you make it really easy to just get out of that funk, you know? And then I'm going through all these realizations with the breakup because, oh my God, I have so much to tell y'all. Because then my friend Mango said something to me that made me realize, I was like, okay, so am I a bad person? Is it just me? Like, am I supposed to be alone? I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I had all these realizations about the breakup. It's just like, damn, I'm never gonna see his family again. I'm never gonna see his mom again. Why I didn't have that lady's number is beyond me. But that's beside the point. And then I was thinking of all the things that, like, I had built up, but I never said. So I was thinking about all the things that he might have had built up about me that he never said. So I'm just like, yeah, that relationship probably should have ended about a year before it did. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's hard to think about, because it's just like, well, I was in love. So how was it supposed to be? How was it supposed to end? And I wanted to marry him and stuff like that. So it's hard to when you actually deep it and you think about why it ended, you're just like, oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. Yeah. But let me tell you the thing that Mango did that hurt my feelings. And I didn't tell her that this hurt my feelings. So Mango, when you watch this, you're going to find out that you hurt my feelings. Perfect example. And this was something that I thought was very mature on my end, because the old version of me, the younger version of me, what I should say is better. The younger version of me wouldn't have done this. I would have just never talked to Mango again. But Mango's throwing an event maybe next month or the month after that. And I was thinking about it randomly one night while I was smoking, and I texted her. And I was like, damn, bitch, when is this event going on? And she was like, oh, I didn't think you would want to go to that. And I was like, why would you think that? You know what I'm saying? So she told me, and basically her reason was that she didn't think I would want to go. And it hurt my feelings, because I'm just like, that wasn't a conversation that I got the luxury to have. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even ask me. You know what I'm saying? You just assumed, and you probably weren't going to invite me if I didn't ask that question. And it really hurt my feelings, because I'm just like, I feel like everybody does that to me. And I know I'm loud, and I know I'm bold, and I know I cuss a lot, and I know I'm very aggressive at some points. But there's also a fine line between when I'm joking and when I'm being dead ass serious. And I know it's my fault that sometimes you can't tell when those two things are happening. But to just not give me an option is crazy. And it hurt my feelings a lot. And I was about to just block her. That's one of my really bad traits, because I don't feel like I have to explain why you hurt my feelings. I'm going to just never talk to you again. If I was 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20, that's exactly what I would have done. But I don't have a lot of friends. And she's a really good friend of mine. One of the first friends I got since I've been down here. And I'm trying to literally change my initial reaction to things, because like I said, even since day one of this podcast, my initial reaction is anger and sadness. That's how I know to react. That's how I know to react to anything, because of those are the two most familiar emotions that I have. So anything that happens, my initial reaction is be mad or be sad about that. And it took me about 16 minutes to reply, because I was sitting here like, so if I didn't say anything, this event would have come and gone. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have got one of those the day before invites, and that's worse. You know? So then I started thinking, why do people do that to me? Why do people treat me like that? And I think it's because I let them. You know, maybe I am too aggressive. Maybe I do, do all this shit. Which is why the breakup happened, because just like, bitch, you're too much and not enough of certain things. So I changed the way I would initially react to it, and I responded with joking and being loving and stuff like that. And it was fine. Moved right past it. Immediately jumped into another conversation. And that made me feel good about myself, because I'm just like, that was literal proof that I can change and I can grow and I can do something different other than self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to just be alone all the time. Like, I can talk out situations with people and change the narrative and change the rest of the direction of the relationship. Because for a long time, I didn't think that I had that capability, especially going back to the breakup when I was trying to talk about it. I was trying to work through it. That was one of the first times in my life where I was begging to fix stuff. I was like, I know I did stuff wrong, but I don't know what all I did wrong if you don't tell me about it and you won't give me the opportunity to apologize for it. So going through that experience with the breakup, not being allowed to fix it, and then going through this with Mango and having that battle, that mental battle of, do I even want to waste the words and try to fix this? Or do I just want to do what I usually do and just cut, block, and delete? You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I chose that one, because it's just, I mean, the older I get, that shit is just not cute. Like, it's just not cute. Like, I'm grown. I'm too grown to not be able to talk about shit that bothers me emotionally. Like, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that. And yeah, I thought that was really nice. And I think that was my all of my 2024, you know. I'm hoping 2025 is going to be a lot more exciting, specifically for this podcast, bitch, because I don't have, besides me working out, these kids, and this podcast, that's really all my, you know, my energy is on right now, which I like, because I don't have any like pressing things going on. You know, I don't have anything that needs, or I don't have anything that I want, you know, that I can't get. So it's very calm right now, and I like that. I like that a lot. I hope you guys' 2025 is, which that sounds like a weird year, doesn't it? 2025 sound like too much. How else can you say that? 2025? That's worse. But I hope you guys next year is better. I hope you guys have some really good plans for Christmas. And also, can you do me a favor? Even if you just don't want to like post what you got for Christmas, can you show me? Because I feel like I haven't been in a Christmas spirit since like 2008. If I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody wrap gifts no more. I haven't physically opened a wrap gift since I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Gift bags do not count. They don't. I want to rip some shit open. So if you get yourself a tattoo, if you take yourself on a trip, if you get yourself something physical for Christmas, or if somebody else gives you something physical for Christmas, I really want to see that. I want to see the gifts. I hope you guys have a great new year. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So this is the first video episode of many, hopefully. I'm using Elijah's camera, which is why he's over there. And I have a camera, but my camera is that TikTok shop camera. You know, the one that's like films like it's like Y2K. And I feel like I got to trap y'all with the HD videos. And then once I get all of y'all, then I'm going to start filming with my camera, because the quality, bitch, will drop significantly. And I feel like I got to capture y'all with my personality, so y'all won't care when the quality drops. You're going to be like, damn, I missed that HD, but I guess we're going to have to enjoy this 1K now. So, so yeah, we're filming with this camera until I wrangle all you motherfuckers in, and then we're going to drop to my camera quality. Hopefully it won't be that bad, and I'll have, lighting to make it just look like it's a clearer camera than what it is, because it's not. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Because like I said in the last episode, I said that this year was going to be the year of this podcast, and it wasn't. This year was for my emotions, for sure. Almost like every other year is. And hopefully 2025 doesn't fuck me up emotionally, So this is my promise to myself. And bitch, let me just get closer to the camera when I say this. I really, because I don't think y'all listening to it, bitch. I really, 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 really don't want to clock in anymore. Clock in culture is dying to me, bitch. I really can't do it anymore. I really can't. And I'm over it. So like, comment, and subscribe on this video so YouTube can send me the big monies. I would love to be y'all favorite pocket watch person. You know how all the streamers and shit don't like to say how much they make? I'll tell you. Hell, it's your money. I'll tell you. Bitch, make $42,000 every month. What's up? I will tell you. I would love for y'all to pocket watch me. As long as you don't show up at my house. As long as you show up at my house. I would love that. I would. But okay, guys. That's going to be in this video. Hopefully it's not too long. And I will catch you guys in the next one. And that is also going to be a video episode. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's also going to be a video episode. Yeah. Okay, bye.